very much. I two quick apologies. First of all, well, this may not be an apology, this may be a reassurance. I'm going to read for a very short time because it's hot and I find reading utterly soporific, even when, I mean when I'm listening to them, so I want to take mercy on you. I'll read very quickly. And the other thing is, if anyone heard the podcast, I'm afraid I'm going to read the same bit, and that's simply because it's my favourite bit to read out loud, and the other bits give too much away. So this is just a very brief thing, and then we can maybe have questions or discussion. So all you need to know is that the narrator, Tiador Bolu, is a policeman. His sidekick is named Corwy. She's a constable. Musical accompaniment. And they're investigating a murder. They found a dead woman, and they're trying to find anyone who knows her. Corwy did not try to disguise her police clothes. The other apology is this. Anyone who likes to do the Station in the Scar and Iron Council is going to think this sucks because it sounds nothing like them. So, apologies again. It gets weirder later. Corwy did not try to disguise her police clothes because that way those who saw us, who might otherwise think we were there to entrap them, would know that that was not our intent, and that the fact that we were not in a bruise, as we called the black and blue police cars, told them that neither were we there to harass them. Intricate contracts. Most of those around us were in the city of Beshel, so we saw them. Poverty de-shaped the already staid, drab cuts and colours that enduringly characterise Besh clothes, what has been called the city's fashionless fashion. Of the exceptions, some we realised when we glanced were elsewhere, so unsaw, but the younger Besh were also more colourful, their clothes more pictured than their parents. The majority of the Besh men and women, does this need saying, were doing nothing but walking from one place to another, from late shift work, from homes to other homes or shops. Still though, the way we watched what we passed made it a threatening geography, and there were sufficient furtive actions occurring that did not feel like the rankest paranoia. This morning I found a few of the locals I used to talk to, Corwy said, and I asked if they'd heard anything. She took us through a darkened place where the balance of crosshatch shifted, and we were silent until the street lamps around us became again taller and familiarly deco-angled. Under those lights, the streets we were on visible in a perspective curve away from us, women stood by the walls selling sex. They watched our approach guardedly. I didn't have much luck, Corwy said. She had not even had a photograph on that earlier expedition. That early, it had been above-board contacts. It had been liquor store clerks, the priests of squat local churches, some the last of the worker priests, brave old men tattooed with the sickle and rood on their biceps and forearms. On the shelves behind them, Besh translations of Gutierrez, Rauschenbusch, Canaan Banana. It had been stoop-sitters. All Corwy had been able to do was ask what they could tell her about events in Pocost village. They had all heard about the murder, but knew nothing. Now we had a picture. Shukman had given it to me. I brandished it as we emerged from the car. Literally, I brandished it so the women would see that I had brought something to them, that that was the purpose of our visit, not to make arrests. I'll stop that there because it's hot, and also because hopefully that way it will be intriguing.